Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No problem. Our dining room is probably our busiest program, probably rivals our advocacy program. We serve lunch and dinner every day of the year, and that includes the hottest of hot days like today and the snowiest of snowy days in the winter. So if there's 10 feet of snow on the ground, we always will still have dinner and lunch for our guests, which is so important because for a lot of our guests, this is the only meals they get. So we want to be sure that we're consistent for them. So what happens is guests will come in, and it's a tradition here at Rosie's Place that we serve soup. So even today, when it's 100 degrees out, we have soup available at lunch, and we'll have soup available at dinner as well. And the guests will line up, and they'll get soup and appetizers, tea and coffee, and then they'll go sit down. And the dining room will be set up for them to be comfortable. And at that point, we serve the restaurant style. So the volunteers will come out and they'll get all their dishes and bring them back, and then they'll bring in their dinner and then bring back those dishes, and then they'll get dessert, and then from there we'll bring all those things back as well. So we really want to ensure that our guests have a nice respite from their day-to-day struggles and really able to relax and enjoy their meal. So last year we served about 78,000 meals.
Wow.
And that includes special meals during the holidays. So for like Christmas and for Thanksgiving, we serve special meals for those days as well. One thing that's really important here at Rosie's Place is that all of our meals are nutritious. So when we have a meal, we always make sure that there's fresh fruits and vegetables in lieu of canned vegetables and canned fruits. We always make sure it's high in fiber, low in fat, low in sodium. We really want to ensure that we're not just giving our guests food, we're giving them the best food we possibly can. So we really try to have that reflected in every single meal that we have here at Rosie's Place. And we do have a budget. We do buy a lot of the food and we make it. So we'll go ahead and we'll prep the food. We will cook it fresh here at Rosie's Place, and we'll serve it fresh every single day. We also have caterers that will sponsor meals, so they'll pay $350, and oftentimes they'll bring in a volunteer group as well, and they'll be able to sponsor that particular meal, which is really wonderful for us. It takes about 10 to 15 people to run a shift, and they are vital. We couldn't do without them. We usually have about 2 full-time staff on with the volunteers, but that would never be enough to be able to serve all the women that come. So we will have 10 to 15 volunteers helping us through the whole gamut when we serve the meal. So all that bustle before was the volunteers eating.
Right. It's beautiful. It's so clean. It's so pretty, and I love, you know, like the pictures, the tapestries.
Yeah, we really try hard to make sure it's
so
really
nice.
welcoming. Because for a lot of our guests, this is kind of like their first entry point.
Right.
They come into Rosie's Place, they're getting a meal, and we want to make sure that this is as welcoming as possible.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much. All right, I'm shutting off for now. Bye.